What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Brothers, I really want to discuss something that is important to me because, when I listen to some of the African-American female, they will always point out to the fact that, you black men are not doing what you're supposed to do. Okay, you always will hear that. You will hear about how black men are not successful. You will hear these things all the time. And, there's some truth to some of our brothers not doing what they're supposed to do. And we all know that. Here's where that belief falls short. When they have the opportunity to be around powerful brothers who are doing things in the business world, brothers who have their stuff together, when they have that opportunity, what do we find? What do we find? I'm going to tell you, we find the sisters showing as much as disrespect to these men as the men that have nothing. Okay? I'm going to tell you, a lot of those sisters still not going to listen. We're not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it right now. They still not going to listen. They're not going to listen. All right? You try to teach them, and you could be in the same industry. You self-made, you got the game, and you're trying to work with them. What are they doing? They still have the same attitude towards you as they have towards a brother who don't have nothing. So then what does that get you? And I'm trying to tell you, young women out there, black women in general, I'm going to tell you exactly where it's going to lead you. With a man that's got something, it's going to lead your ass onto the sideline. That's exactly where you are going. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be facetious, but I'm here to tell you, they're going to get your ass up out of there. Let's talk about the brother Country Wayne. Country Wayne's a self-made brother. He getting on Club Shay Shay. He doing this thing. Jess Hilarious, who he was dealing with, is also popular, but she not on his level. What was he trying to do? Trying to help the sister out, giving her some, things in there, trying to show her the game. No, she can't do that, right? She spent too much time trying to hate on the brother. Let's remind you of this clip she had on the Cam Newton's podcast.
Country Wayne, what happened?
What? Oh, please. This was married the whole time. Listen, had the lawyer call me, talking about, the divorce is final. He had taken me out of town. I wake up next day, shade room, I'm a home wrecker and everything. I wake him up, no, get up out that heavenly sleep. Yeah.
But I must be honest with you.
Yeah.
You knew what the he was getting into. Had 38 kids.
Yeah, but that don't mean, that don't mean shit. He told me, he said, I was married, but we've been going through this divorce for a whole year. We had to be separated for a year and whatever, but now it is final. I can get my lawyer on the phone. This was presented to me before I even was like, all right, we can be in a relationship. Because I was just getting out of a relationship.
So remember, he had to go ahead on to check her about her attitude, let her know what was up. So he said this.
I don't know if you heard, but she was on Cam Newton's show. And she said, y'all was in a relationship. Yeah. And, she had to wake you up one morning because it had gotten out that y'all were together. I mean, you want to laugh. I mean, she told her side on his show, and you want to tell your side.
Jess, like I always told her, she never tells the 100% truth, and I let her do that.
Okay.
But I texted her the other day, I said, Jess, man, and I got kind of petty. I said, you got to get more going on in your career so they can start bringing up my name in your interview.
Wow.
Because when I come, Netflix special, his book, this going on, that going on. We don't got to down each other. That's been 5 years ago.
Right.
If that's the main question in your interview, well, we got to put some work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when Country Wayne come, when I go on Good Morning America, we don't talk about so much before we got to that.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm like, man, we don't have.
And I was comfortable not talking about it.
Exactly. And I'm like, you can't. It's not working in your favor.
Right.
People go pretend it, but they watching. They see Country Wayne is taking care of black people. Movement. Don't let the people fool you.
Now, remember, she went on and tried to be on The Breakfast Club. They want her to replace, to become the third host. All right, it hasn't been the same since Angie Martinez left. Guess what? iHeart don't want to give her the deal. She asking for too much money. So I was listening to Shig Smooth, shout out to the brother. He has a different perspective because she, immediately called DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God Trash for a SZA Mary J. Blige comparison, right? But here is Shig's smooth interpretation of that. I want you guys to listen to this, and I'm gonna come back.
I thought was pretty funny. TMZ approached Charlamagne while he was walking out the building. If you guys know how TMZ actually finds these people that they interview at random places, then you know exactly why this is funny. They asked Charlamagne about the situation going on with Jess and iHeart. Charlamagne said, hey, listen, man, we said we were going to start 2024 with a new co-host. It hasn't happened yet. We don't want anyone else but Jess, and I don't know what's going on. Charlotte, come on, bro. You know exactly what's going on, but I get it. You can't say anything. There's talks, discussions, NDAs. You and iHeart have been working together for about 14 years now. iHeart is a 49% owner of your podcast network. I'm about 99% sure that they're filling you in on every step going on with Jess. Now today, Charlamagne and DJ Envy had a segment where they compared SZA to Mary J. Blige. Jess responded to it saying, yo, these are trash. Envy, shut up. I know artists be pissed when old heads do this because now everybody negatively comparing SZA to MJB, and it ain't even her fault. She has her own identity already. Knowing the media was going to pick up her calling her supposedly co-host trash and add on to the narrative of why she's not hired yet to go work with them, this is exactly what their plan is. And I gotta give it to them. It's a great chess move. Let's continue to intertwine our names in the public so that way iHeart has no choice but to put the three of us together. This is not real smoke from Jess to Charlamagne and Envy. If you guys actually watched and listened to the Breakfast Club while Jess was up there, this is exactly the type of banter the three of them would have on air. iHeart, you gotta open up that wallet, man. Let's continue to keep an eye on this and see what happens.
So let me deal with this, okay? Here we have a lady who had a brother that could have taught her how to be independent, so much independent she would never need the Breakfast Club, okay? Do you think Country Wayne need the Breakfast Club? No, he on Shay Shay, okay? He getting $1 million a month. He getting to the bag. He doing his own things. He getting big time shows, Netflix comedy specials and stuff like that, all right? Why? He's self-made, but she don't want to be on that level. And when she was with him, I know he had to let her go because she's the kind of sister that you can't tell nothing. But what happens further on down the road? Look at him. All you gotta do is look at him. A lot of you successful black men, look at your ex-girlfriends. They don't want to listen. Where they at? Can't get nowhere. You try to elevate them. You try to help the sisters. They don't want to listen to you. This is not everybody, but a lot of times they are not trying to listen to you, bro. Look at them now. Look at them. And it's a shame. A lot of ladies want to be around a successful black man. You get around there, the brother try to help guide you in a way you don't want it, then you end up going out there doing it your way, and your way might work to a certain level, but it might not get to where you need to be. That's the thing. You might not get to where you need to be, all right? Then when you get dropped because of your own disposition and attitude, don't come around talking about why you can't find no successful black men. So nobody want to hear it. Why you can't get a successful brother. Why you can't get this and that. Nobody wants to hear it. You need to go somewhere and sit down. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.